josearlo otra vez y hacerme mío de nuevo. Mira cómo me muevo, mira cómo me muevo. Yo cambio el juego. Háblame de plata y de una le llego. Ey, si no hablamos luego, a veces quisiera quedarme pelado para empezar a josearlo otra vez y hacerme mío de nuevo. Mira cómo me muevo, mira cómo me muevo. Yo cambio el juego, saldo a nadie le debo. Ey, ey, caminando en la luna, Michael Jackson, Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. Mira mis maones, no son de Paxson, no. Ese es pa' cuando yo estaba en la Kiri, ahora son Amiri. Los tuyos son los bochinches y yo no veo el wiri wiri. Si diri. Ey, la pista está Hydros en diablo. Ya que Louis V fue Vigil que habló. Bien loco y ambló. Tenemos una mafia, tenemos un complot. Carruso no te busco un suena. Ey, pela.
With the first pick in the 1992 NBA draft, the Orlando Magic selects Shaquille O'Neal from Louisiana State University. With the first pick in the 1992 NBA draft, the Orlando Magic selects Shaquille O'Neal from Louisiana State University.
Should write a book about every step on my way up the ladder. I came out the mud, it was an ugly chapter. I don't even show up at your fancy parties. If you see me hanging out, it's off the rafters. Only baller to go platinum. If you count my points and rebounds, quadruple platinum. Got 2 retired jerseys in 2 different cities. I'm still waiting on that call from the Orlando Magic. Look, I feel overly blessed. Put 7 on the check. I cannot be quoted for less. Taking trips day to day. I get global respect. When I'm not with Kenny Smith, I'm still close to a jet. Can't believe my little brother Kobe gone. Thank you for the 3-peat. If I talked about that pain, you wouldn't believe me. Might go by the LA Sparks and change the name to the GGs. Get Chuck the coach and first ship gon' be a freebie. Broken records, broken backboards. Broke the records for broken backboards. I'm that raw. Turks and Caicos with a bad. She don't swipe through my phone. She get distracted with the black cards. Cars jingle like the bells in a holiday song. Raise my kids and they proud of their home. Stock portfolio as thick as a Harry Potter novel. And my rings got philosopher stones. Diesel.
I'm always flexing.
I said, mula sa kagswito da, bugo man di ay. Di mi kasabay, mura sa kagkitsa da, wa kayangay. Samog kay kagnaw, samog katanaon. At pag inamaw, storya rang galabaw. I said, mura kagsikitsa da, wa kayangay. Ay palabi, dagan kay kag arti. Wa kay agi, ay pag pinagrabi, ay pag pinamay. Sa tinud anay, klaro kay kabay, mananap kami natay. Dato daw siya do, pero kaon dilata. Check in sa McDo, nya gabaw no ginata. Importante wa kay silbi. Plastic kang dako, imo naw kay dili malata. Hoy giatay, ikaw na lagi. Ikaw na ang pinakamaayo, pinaka-cool, pinaka-dato, pinaka-grabe, bogo ka, pinamay. Feeling sweet to bogo di ay. Ulis inyoy, naamor bagtak lamok. Ay si, mura sa kag-sweet to da, bogo man di ay. Di mi kasabay, mura sa kagkitsa da, wa kayangay. Samog kay kagnaw, samog katanaon. At pag inamaw, storya rang galabaw. Ay si, mura kagsikitsa da, wa kayangay.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Miami Heat as they go up against the Boston Celtics. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. In a moment here to see the standings for the Eastern Conference. And you know, guys, some interesting stories have unfolded here as we move through the middle of the season. Taking a look at Miami. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there in that #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And, of course, there's Boston. They're much further down the standings right now.
And, you know, for the Celtics, when you think back on how well they finished the regular season last year, it's hard to believe they're just an average team at this point.
Last year looked effortless for this squad, not so much this year. They're having to grind out some wins that last year they would have breezed through.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The guard pair. It's White and Brown. Then it's Tatum. And it's Queta in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Miami, we've got Tyler Herro. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Mitchell. And it's Larsson in at the small forward position. Well, certainly some names on the floor, Greg, that we've seen in the NBA for many years. Then in consideration, what kind of game can we expect with the grizzled group on the floor?
And Kevin, these types of games tend to be kind of methodical. Vets aren't afraid to give the ball up for a better look, and we should see a clean game here tonight.
Now, here's Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock from downtown, and it's White with the rebound. Pass to Brown. Shoots over Herro. Brown, no good. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Miami. Here's Larsson. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Here's White. Brown with it. Picked up by Herro. That doesn't go either for Brown. Mitchell with it. About 1 minute into the first quarter. The pass to Larsson. A three-pointer. Wiggins. That one, no good. And here is Brown. Pass to Tatum. Lets it go from the wing. Out that one.
How about the attitude Tatum has? I mean, if he has room to shoot, he is going to let it fly.
Outside, Herro. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. And Adebayo throws it down.
Wow, look at how he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Here's Brown. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. The dish to White. Back to Brown. Drills the baseline jumper.
And not the easiest shot on the floor. And Brown sticking with that one, showing his confidence.
Wiggins outside. Back to Mitchell. Now Adebayo. 8 points his last outing. Six to shoot. Let's go. No good off the back of the rim.
That's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Passes it to Queta. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Tatum looking around. That puts them in the lead.
Using his teammates, Tatum creates just enough daylight to get off a shot.
Miami trailing. No doubt, Craig, Jayson Tatum is an all-NBA player, and this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on a finals team at just 24 years old.
And here's White, following the three-pointer by Andrew Wiggins. Outside, Herro.
Herro right now working himself into a lather, staying aggressive, drawing the defense's attention.
It's his first trip to the line.
Now at the line, Tyler Herro. Shoot.
And the first one drops. In the 2016 and 7. Team drafts GA. Boston ended up with the third pick overall both of those years.
And they nailed those picks, getting Jaylen Brown and Jayson Tatum back-to-back, setting up their franchise for years.
And Herro drops them both.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Celtics trail by 3. Here's White. And Adebayo sends it back.
Good defensive play. Adebayo on the inside, helping out his teammates.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Pass to Mitchell. The feed to Wiggins. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Herro. Miami no good on that time either. The Celtics have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Tatum against Wiggins. Queta, the pass to Tatum. The kick out to Brown for 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the importance of Adebayo to this team cannot be overstated.
Well, what they rely on most, Greg, we know, is the defensive impact he's going to make. So selfless down there to throw his body around, block shots, get out and guard pick and rolls. And he does it so consistently for this squad. It gives them a chance to win every night because Bam's willing to do the dirty work.
GA, the three-point shooting for Miami has been the story. Sometimes they run cold like a lot of teams. Man, when they're hot, they are fun to watch.
A couple years back, Kevin, they led the league in percentage from long distance. Last season, one of the worst in that category until the playoffs, where they rediscovered that shooting touch.
Here in the middle of the season, injuries can certainly pile up, Greg. How does a team hold it together when it's missing important pieces?
Kevin, it's all about communication and being ready to step up. As long as you keep working as a unit, you can cover the missing bodies. Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
Boston shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Good on the second free throw. So the Heat, their last game, a win against Memphis. Mitchell passes to Adebayo. And there's the pass to Herro. And the basket is good.
That's what Herro is. He's a shot maker, a guy who figures out ways to put the ball into the bucket.
And so White will bring it up for Boston, trailing by 4. Their last encounter was in Boston.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
The second unit came in last game and just played lights out basketball. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
Oh, Great ball movement there.
Celtics trail by 6. Tatum at the elbow. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Tatum, good for at least one highlight finish a night. This guy is box office.
The Heat have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Mitchell outside. Here's Adebayo. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Boston's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Pass to Tatum. Back to Brown. From past the arc. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
And this is what the team wants JB to do. Punish defenses that don't respect him from the corner.
Mitchell against White. Adebayo with this screen on White. Mitchell passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
That time Bam just shifted the D over and found the bucket all by himself.
Celtics trail by 5 to the inside. And that one is hammered home.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat. And Miami making a change here. Ware's checked in. With a break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These squads have been lights out this month. The Heat third.
I just love their offensive flow lately. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
The Heat leading by 3. Now, Herro. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Passes to Ware. Wiggins with it. Guarded by Tatum. 5 to shoot from 6 feet. Second shot opportunity. And Wiggins with the nice bucket inside. Wiggins has gotten 5 points so far.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
To the paint. Here's Queta. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam.
Love the selflessness. Tatum willing to give it up whenever he sees an open teammate.
Mitchell against White. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Herro.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Here's White. Still without a basket. They set the pick in the corner. Tatum with it. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Heat leading by 3. Here's Herro. Lots of room. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Mitchell kicks to Ware. The rebound by Queta.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
In the corner, Tatum with it. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Herro, a putback, and it's sent back by White. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Substitution on the field.
Shot from the inbound. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Wiggins against Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
And Tyler Herro gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's a whistle. He did not want to hear his second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
Norman Powell's checked in for Herro. Celtics trail by 3. Pritchard passes to Tatum. It's tipped. Stolen by Mitchell. Foul for 3. The shot missing.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Here's Jaquez. He's covered by Brown. Clock at 4. Second chance shot. And Boston with the rebound. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
The Heat leading by 3. Here's Jaquez. Still yet to score. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Now wasting no time to let that one rip.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
Celtics call timeout.
Numbers for Jaylen Brown. Right around 21 points per, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he really anchors them defensively with that tenacious play on that side of the ball.
He loves to get up into the uniform of his opposition and make you work for everything that you get offensively.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 6-point game. Over in the corner, White. That 3 off the mark.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to Powell. Wiggins right side and taken away by Brown. To the wing right side. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Heat?
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
The Heat making a switch here. Fontecchio's checked in. Now, here's Mitchell. Guarded closely. In the corner, Powell with it. Here's Ware. A 3-pointer off the mark.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Here's White. No good with the triple. Miami leading by 4. Mitchell, this is to Powell. Fires the 3. And Vucevic pulls it down.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting.
Pritchard. He's coming off a 19-point game against Dallas. Fires from deep. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Derrick White picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Bam Adebayo checked in for the Heat. Smith comes in for Mitchell. There's 1:38 left in the first quarter. Adebayo, that one wide left.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Here's Walsh. Boston again missing. The Heat leading by 4. Crosses over. Adebayo down low. He's covered by Brown. The shot by Adebayo, no good. The Celtics shooting 40% here in the early stages. Out to White. Here's Jaquez. White covering. Jaquez with the bucket. .58 seconds left to play in the first. And the pass to Pritchard. The 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Pritchard's got 5.
And you see the unselfishness right there. Brown wanting to keep his teammates involved.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Smith. It's Powell on the wing. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Celtics trail by 3. Dishes it to Brown. And they double up Brown. Passes it to Vucevic. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Adebayo kicks to Smith. Back to Adebayo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 10.
Bam knowing what to do. He's owning the paint right now.
7 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Brown. He nails the buzzer beater.
Resourceful here, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for the Miami Heat. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
And here. Tatum, he'll bring it up for the Celtics. They trail by 3. So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Adebayo. Rozier's out there with Powell. And it's Jaquez in at the 2-guard spot. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Pritchard. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Double team on Adebayo. And stolen by Tatum. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Launches it. Tries again. Yep, it goes in, and the Miami lead is cut down to just one on the bucket from Vucevic.
And how about the hustle from Vucevic there on the glass, securing that precious second chance opportunity for the team.
Out to Smith. And here's Adebayo outside. Rebounded by the Celtics. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Yeah, you can see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped because of it.
Now, also, anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night.
The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Pass to Pritchard. Takes a 3. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, even when Tatum isn't the shooter, he's dangerous. He can set others up to finish the job.
Now, here's Adebayo. Here's Hawkins. And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, suddenly taking the next step. What can key that leap?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things.
First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Off target from outside.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now here is Smith. No scoring in this one. Marquez can't hit. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Tatum drives in, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Norman Powell. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Boston.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
And it's the attention to detail that sets Tatum apart from most players in our league.
He hits both from the stripe.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics are a powerhouse, but they also know they're going to get every team's best shot, and they've got to be ready. All-star Jaylen Brown says comfort will kill you. These teams aren't waiting around to let us win the game. You've got to go out and prove it every single night. Success is earned every single night. Kevin, I hope to earn success tonight with my sideline reporting.
David, you are in the Hall of Fame, my man. You have earned it. Thank you so much. Boston leading by 3. Out to the right wing. Here's Hauser. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 4 assists in the game.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Kicks to Smith. The pass to Larsson. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Now at the line.
And that one misses. Goes back out. Adebayo. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Hard to tell coming out of college what it was that Bam Adebayo was going to hang his hat on offensively. But for sure, you knew relentless effort was going to be part of his game.
Free throw good. Adebayo. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Pritchard. 8 points for him. Feeds it to Vucevic. Wants to get it to Tatum and does. Over Adebayo. Tatum's shot is off.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And so it's Boston with it. After Norman Powell missed from long range. Here's Hauser. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Hauser's got 7 points here in this fourth.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
All right, Heat fans, get out and show some love for your Heat Heights Squad.
Tyler Herro, he's checked in for Miami. And a change for the Celtics. Kate is checked in. The Heat trail by 5. Smith the pass to Herro. Now here's Adebayo. He's guarded closer. Back to Herro. Smith kicks to Powell. They get the rebound. Adebayo passes to Larsson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Heat have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. The first one falls. And so he hits both. Boston leading by 3. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Hauser the pass to Tatum. Fouled on the shot, picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
You gotta really do a better job on Tatum once he gets on the way up. Excellent at fighting his way through the defense there and still able to convert.
On the free throw, no good.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Well, you gotta like his choice right there to go hard to the rack, took it right at the teeth of the defense.
Here's Pritchard. 8 points for him. Pass to Tatum. Pass to Queta. Knocked loose. It's taken away by Smith. Here's Jaquez. 14 points from him the last game against Memphis.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 block shots and also altered a ton of shots.
That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut to just one in the basket from Adebayo.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Hauser. He's covered by Herro. Hauser the pass to Pritchard. In the corner, Tatum with it. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
I'll tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups, and I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Smith outside. Good ball movement here by Miami. Pass to Larsson. Outside, Herro. That's tipped. Here's Adebayo. A second chance effort. The rebound by Queta. Celtics leading by 3. To the middle. It's taken away by Smith. Here's Jaquez. Guarded by Tatum. Jaquez the pass to Herro. They set the pick. Stolen. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Miami grabs the miss. I'll keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And it's just never easy to get stops in this league, but they had a smart game plan defensively, and I felt like that was the difference.
Well, good defensive game plan and then carrying it out for 48 minutes. That really helped them out in that last game.
Now, Herro. A 14-point game for him in the win against Memphis.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play offense.
Driving to the basket. Smith finds Herro. Adebayo with the ball. Back to Herro. The tray. They get it again. 3 on the clock. Here's Jaquez. And Pritchard pulls it down. Celtics leading by 3. Tatum down low. He's coming off a 31-point game against Dallas.
Well, what helps that out a lot is he got to the free throw line, which was a real game changer. It slowed down the opposition's momentum and made them play to his team's style.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Smith. Off the mark, and the drop continues. Boston's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown.
You told me this was the kind of game he was going to have. I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Now, here's Adebayo. 14 points for him. Miami no good on that time either.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together. Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
They grab their own miss. Down low. Kicks it out to Herro. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. A moment now to check out who's leading in the All-Star voting.
And a lot of fans and players interested to see how this thing all turns out.
Well, you look at Brown. He's got a claim in the final place in the Eastern Conference starting lineup. He's 5th in fan voting.
And it's been a season to remember for him so far. And it'll only get better if he can hang on to that starting spot for All-Star Weekend.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase. We'll keep you updated with the results each day during the voting. On target from 13 feet. Brown's got the lead up to 7 now for the Celtics.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Mitchell passes to Ware. Back to Mitchell. Inside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And just a nice combination of size and feel there. Terrific finish down low.
The Heat have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Powell, he's checked in for the Heat. Brown with it. He's coming off a 31-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas. Here's Hauser. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Now, here's Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. He dishes it to Ware. Lets it go from deep. Some solid defense from Brown. Celtics leading by 4. Outside, White. Pass to Hauser. Shoots the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Hauser's got 10 points in the quarter.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Powell with the bounce pass. Here's Wiggins. Banked in off the glass. Wiggins has got 7 points in the game.
This close to the rim, Wiggins can make it look pretty effortless. He just pops it in.
And they double up Brown. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. Leading by 5. Outside Tatum. A 3. Rebound by the Heat. Ware's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Mitchell kicks the foul. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Pass to Ware from outside the arc. It doesn't go for him. Celtics shooting 47% in the second quarter. In the corner, Tatum with it. From outside, off the mark.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Now here's Brown. A 14-point game for him in the win against Memphis. And it's blocked by Brown.
And that's what active hands on D gets you. Brown got just enough of that.
Got that one up quick. White's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
A minute 50 left in the first half. And again, it's the Heat missing.
But whether the shots are wide open or contested, he is just having no luck right now, guys, with anything.
He kicks it to Brown. Here's the 3. And it's White missing.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Here's Powell. Kicks it out to Mitchell. It's Powell on the wing. He's covered by Brown. The shot by Powell, no good.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
A nice shot by Brown.
The defense. A step slow, and you can see the result.
The Heat trail by 11. Mitchell outside.
Boston foul. Derrick White. Second personal foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
That one is off. And he sinks the second. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first half. Foul against Brown. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Penalty.
Mitchell finds Herro. And a miss there on the triple.
I mean, I don't know. Does he look a couple steps slow today? He needs to shake that off and get into the zone and get on the scoreboard.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 12. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist from Herro. 16 points for Bam Adebayo. Brown against Powell. Here's White. Wiggins with the block.
Well done, Andrew Wiggins. If he can sustain that kind of energy on the defensive end, boy, he's an asset out there.
Looking to end his cold spell. Yep, it counts. Powell's got his second basket of the night.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
And so it's Boston with a 6-point lead at the end of the... quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, the defense looks locked in. Looks like it's working.
Well, it's not everything's working exactly right, but our activity is making up for some of the mistakes and creating some opportunities and energy on the other end.
We'll see if that activity can continue. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And with All-Star Weekend approaching quickly, here's an update on how the dunk contest contenders are shaping up.
A lot of talented, creative guys in this group. I hope ultimately a cross-section is chosen, not just different sizes and position, but very different styles.
Variety is the spice of life type thing. That's all I'm saying.
That's all I'm saying.
All right, now it's time to talk about our featured game tonight. Not a great turnout so far for the Heat.
Their effort on the glass is keeping them competitive. They're active at both ends, chasing the missed shots. That's their advantage in this matchup.
Gee, listening to Shaq, you think he was a rebounding expert?
I was, in my former life.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
On the court for the Celtics, the guard pair. It's White and Brown. Then it's Tatum, and it's Hauser in at the 3 spot. Here's Wiggins. That shot missing. White with the defensive effort. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Celtics leading by 7. White looking around, passes it to Hauser. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Miami Heat. There's the pass to Larsson. Pass to Mitchell. And stolen by White. Nice ball movement by Boston. Brown with the bucket. And now it's an 11-point Celtic lead.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Herro passes to Mitchell. Pass to Adebayo. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Misses from close range. Picked his pocket. Mitchell kicks to Herro. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Herro. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got 4 assists now tonight.
The offense just opens up if your playmaker comes from that 4 or 5 spot, and Bam does such a great job of it.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, back in grade school, when Jayson Tatum told folks his NBA goals, they'd often suggest a backup plan. And he said, I always would tell them, I don't have one. I'm going to make this work regardless. Nothing else matters. Kevin?
Oh, I like that. It's worked out, David. Thanks so much.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Hauser the pass to White. Kicks it to Brown. And they double up Brown. Here's Hauser. He's covered by Herro. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Adebayo outside. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
And Adebayo's game continues to grow. He's on fire right now.
Celtics leading by 6. Now the pass to Queta. Back to White. Pass to Hauser. Beyond the arc. Buries it from 3-point range. Hauser's got 4 this quarter.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Wiggins. 7 points in the game. There's Herro with the 3. And Boston with the rebound. Tatum's got 7 rebounds in the game. It's Miami with the rebound.
Boston foul. Sam Hauser. 3rd personal foul. 1st team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Mitchell. Now here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Now you try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
And Derrick White picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
1st team foul.
The Heat trail by 7. Deflects the pass. Mitchell with it. Picked up by Brown. Wiggins outside. Puts the move on. He takes it up and lays it in. Wiggins has got 9 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And a chance here to check out some stats for Derrick White. Over the last month, getting it done. He's right around 13 points a night, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch for him.
He keeps playing like this, and you know in arenas, especially at home, when a star player is playing this well, those MVP chants come raining down.
And Miami has possession. And it's blocked.
The wheels have completely come off for him here in the second half.
Wiggins.
And you love how Tatum uses that long wingspan to really distract shooters. Great job contesting without fouling on that one. A flat-out bulldog in the paint. Great job to follow his own shot there and get the basket.
Here's Brown following the basket by Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
Brent, I know you love how Wiggins makes a big impact on both sides of the floor.
Yeah, because you get a guy that's that talented, Kevin, to buy into being a defensive player the way he has. Wiggins shuts down lethal wing players in this league. So hard to find guys who can do that on top of scoring 20 points.
Mitchell finds Adebayo. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Boston leading by 3. Outside, White. Over in the corner, Brown. Off target with his 3.
He's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot vary anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
Now here's Wiggins. 11 points in the game. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Wiggins has got 6 in the quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins. Let's take this chance to look at the teams that have been the league's most efficient passers this past month. Number 1, the Heat.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they pass the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
And the Heat call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
The Heat making a switch here. Powell's checked in. Passes to Pritchard to end the cold streak. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got rebound number 13 with that last one. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Here's Pritchard, covered by Mitchell. Brown the pass to Vucevic. The kick out to Tatum. The pass to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. Boston again missing.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set where they're allowing him to settle in. Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Here's Powell and the dunk by Powell.
And how about Powell to the people as Norman gets up for a loud 2 points.
And here's White. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Timeout called the Celtics.
You know what time it is, you fans. Make some noise for your Heat Breaker Dance Crew.
The Heat making a switch here. Ware's checked in. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Derrick White.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
Will it go? And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Now here's Wiggins. Over Tatum. And it's Wiggins missing.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Outside, White. Wiggins against Brown. On from the 3 off target.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Now Mitchell. Pass to Ware. Back to Mitchell. Lock at 6. And a wide open look for Herro. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Herro's got the lead up to 9 now for the Heat. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good.
There are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
Now Herro, 9 points in the game so far. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Been a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Brown, no good.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Now Powell, after Jaylen Brown's 3-pointer that didn't go.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the 3-point line.
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Powell. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Heat.
I like their defense today. And we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Hey, Brent, with his skill set, Norman Powell is the type of player that could fit on any team.
Yeah, so effective at playing off the ball. And he's a good source of instant offense when he gets that opportunity. He could be a 3-level scorer.
At the numbers for Adebayo. First in rebounding. And he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And just going back real quick to the fact that he's tops in the league in rebounds, what a tremendous feat. What a monster he is in the paint. Vucevic to the pass to Walsh. White, wide open, he fires. Sinks the 3-pointer. White's got 6.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best 3-point shooters in the league.
Here's Jaquez. He has 6. It's Adebayo, top of the key. Jaquez, the pass to Larsson. Miami no good on that time either. Celtics trail by 9. Brown finds White. Drives to the hoop. To the left side wing. Pritchard. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Softly drops in the floater. He's got 10.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Miami leading by 7. Out to Smith. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Pass to Jaquez. They get a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Checking in for the Celtics, number 56. Number 56.
Got a piece of it. Miami again turning it over. And now look at Boston's upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Monday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And for that game against Indiana, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best. And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Here's Jaquez. 6 points for him. It's stolen by Brown. Passes it to Pritchard. The three-pointer, no good.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot. Just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Now here is Smith. Still scoreless. The pass to Jaquez. It's deflected. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Boston, Peyton Pritchard. 1.
And 1:01 left here in the third quarter. Yes, that goes in.
56.
Miami with the ball. They've held a 12-point lead early. Smith on the wing. Floats one up, and it goes down 2 points.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Right wing. Back to Brown. No good on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Powell, the pass to Jaquez. Hits the three-point bomb. Jaquez has got 9 points.
It felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
Celtics trail by 9. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game. Pass to Vucevic. Fires the three. And the three ball is good. 7 points in the game.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Jaquez the pass to Adebayo. A reverse. Jaquez can't hit.
Well, he had a wide open shot, but instead he tried to do a crowd-pleasing circus act there. Much as I like juggling, that's not effective.
Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for Miami. He got into double digits. It's for the quarter with 10 points total. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Smith is out there with Norman Powell. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Jaquez in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Now here's Powell. Takes the 3.
Miami foul. Fontecchio. First personal foul.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. 6-point game. Great D that time from Tatum. Boston shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Poked away. It's stolen by Smith. With the floater. Jaquez can't hit.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Tatum draws the double. Pass to Queta. Here's Hauser. He kicks to Tatum. Down low. Queta powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here is Smith. Passes it to Fontecchio. Miami no good on that time either. Celtics trail by 4. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Pritchard, covered by Smith. Here's Hauser. No good on the 3.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Yeah, easy call.
Hauser, 4th personal foul. 1st team foul. Now at the line, Hopkins. 2.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second.
2-possession game now, but he'd still like to have back that one he missed.
Celtics trail by 5. Outside, White. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
2nd personal foul. 1st team foul.
White inside for the 3. The kick out to Tatum. And the pass to Hauser. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Shooting for Boston, Sam Hauser.
And he hits the first of 3.
Will have 3 free throws.
And the second free throw, good.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And he nails the 3rd. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Bounce pass, Smith. Adebayo down low. Back to Smith. Here's the dish to Powell. Adebayo the screen. Shot clock at 5. The Heat need to get a shot off. Offensive rebound. Pass to Fontecchio. Here's Jaquez. And again, it's the Heat missing. Hauser the pass to Pritchard. To take the lead. Hauser misses. The Heat with the lead. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Smith in the posts, and it's Adebayo in the corner. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Davion Mitchell's checked in for Smith. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. Tatum down low. Here's Hauser. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Hauser. And it's sent back by White. Now here's Tatum. Pass to Hauser to take the lead. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Boston.
And they've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
The other part about tonight, you got to give credit to the coaching staff. They came in here with a great game plan, defensively locked in. They were ready for the sets. They jumped in passing lanes. They came away with steals. I mean, they anticipated just about everything.
Tyler Herro, he's checked in for the Heat. Brown, he's checked in for Boston. Here's Pritchard. No good from outside.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting him rip.
And that one is good. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swinger.
Here's Pritchard. Herro brings the double team. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Mitchell wide open. And Tatum pulls it down. Boston's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Passes to Queta. Nice ball movement by Boston. Scooped up. Stolen by Mitchell. Here's Hawkins. He's covered by Brown. Hauled in. Here's Fontecchio. Misses the 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Team foul number 4. At the line for the Celtics, Derrick White. 1.
And that one falls for White. Wiggins is checked in for Miami. And the Heat call time here.
Miami calls timeout. Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for your defense.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. Now with the game in the balance, Coach told his team to play loose. Don't overthink it. We got this far playing our game, and we can win the same way. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Outside, White. Tatum against Adebayo. And there's the pass to Pritchard. Miami grabs the miss. Hawkins has got 4 rebounds in this game. It's stolen. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Here's White, and White slams it in.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Shots good by Herro.
After not having a 3 during the first half, he's made 2 now, the second half, and he looks hungry for more.
Boston trail. Herro brings the double team. It's intercepted. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
They start that play with aggressive defense, finish with aggressive offense.
Well, a lot of times coaches will tell you that if you play great defense, you're going to get a reward. It's a good possession all the way around.
So White will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Outside Tatum from deep. Tatum and assassin.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single 3-pointer in that first half.
Shakes him. Herro, no good. Celtics shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. The kick out to Tatum. Off target from three-point range.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Herro from long range. Drills the three-pointer. Herro's got 11 in the second half.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Here's Pritchard, and he dumps it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. You see some muscle,
some urgency from him there. Sure. Now here's Adebayo. G right on him. Over in the corner, Herro. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got 6 assists now in the game. Celtics trail by 5. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Just been really inefficient. 5 turnovers. You know, it's as if he's playing for the other team.
Boston making a switch here. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Adebayo. Pass to Hawkes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The officials are all over that.
Now at the line.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. Boston with the ball. They trail by 7. Here's Pritchard, covered by Mitchell. There's the 3. Hauser misses. And so here is Miami. And here's Adebayo outside. It's rebounded by Walsh. Walsh has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Miami foul. Third personal foul. Penalty. Shooting for Boston. Walsh. 2.
First free throw is good. No good on the second free throw. The Heat leading by 6. Herro finds Adebayo. Now Mitchell. Heat moving the ball around. Herro with it. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Adebayo. And too long on the shot. Celtics trail by 6. Brown the pass to Pritchard. Here's Hauser. This is to Vucevic. Pass to Pritchard. 3-pointer. Rebound by the Heat. They've held a 12-point lead early. Timeout call.
Timeout. Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Celtics on D. 6-point game. Mitchell kicks to Wiggins. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Here's Pritchard. Through the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
And Brown is a guy who is constantly seeking contact. Defenders have to be more cautious around him. And they are making it look easy at the free throw line here in the second half.
He hits the second from the line.
You got to respect the mind Brown has for the game. Both ends of the floor, he is so good at spotting the opening and taking advantage.
And he makes all 3. The Heat leading by 3. And here is Mitchell. To the inside. Here's Adebayo. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Vucevic.
And they've controlled the glass throughout this game, but it's still close.
At the line for the Celtics.
Ask any player who's the best perimeter defender, they'll all say Drew Holiday.
Drew is elite on that end of the floor. You can put turnovers, disrupt and just damage plays and challenge all the shots. I think you've lost him, and he's right there with you.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Boston with the ball. Well, it's definitely within striking distance now.
Yeah, but they've got to make each possession count on both sides of the floor.
Brown, the pass to Hauser. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Hauser's got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Now Mitchell. Herro kicks to Adebayo. The pass to Larsson.
And that is a big loss for this team. This game's still in the balance, and he's someone they always want in there at crunch time. Hey guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
For three, Mitchell. And Boston with the rebound. Tatum's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him to take the lead. Brown, no good. And here's Herro. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Here's Wiggins, and the layup is good. And the Heat lead by 2.
And Wiggins committed to help the team out offensively. Big shot.
The Celtics shooting a meager 37% for the game. Right the pass to Pritchard. He dishes it to Tatum. Pass to Queta. The kick out to Tatum. Jacks up a three. He can't get that one to fall.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself or whiffing a bit on that one.
Now here's Adebayo. He's guarded closely. Adebayo with a screen for Mitchell. Puts it up for Adebayo. Mitchell finds Adebayo. And Tatum pulls it down. And the Celtics with possession here. Trailing by 2. That's the Brown. And Adebayo sends it down. Wiggins passes to Herro. Back to Wiggins. And stolen by Tatum. For the finish. Yes!
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Adebayo passes to Mitchell. Herro against White. Here's Adebayo. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Tatum. To take the lead. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Now, here's Mitchell. Up to Adebayo. 13 feet away. Good!
And this is a huge step showing trust in Bam's play in the biggest moments.
Timeout call, the Celtics. They're trailing by 2. There's 18 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Queta. To the right side. Here's the screen. Pritchard passes to Queta. And they go to the intentional foul.
Had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Well, Herro does so much damage off the bench for this team. Now here in the clutch, let's see if he can step to the line and come through.
And so both free throws are good. It's a 4-point ball game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're down by 4. 8 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What do you think, guys?
Score and hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
seconds left to play here in the fourth.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And while he is a setter, Bam's solid at the line, so they're glad to have him in this spot.
And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Bam. Activity on blast tonight. How pleased were you with the performance?
I'm just happy we won. You know, the stats don't matter unless you get a win. So I'm happy we got a win and keep dedicating them to my mom, man. You know, she's my blessing, so she just keeps blessing me for some reason.
Love the love, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Much appreciated, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, our New Balance player of the game, Bam Adebayo.